The most powerful force in your life isn't your brain, your habit, or the people you have in it. It's your environment. This is proved by science. But most of us are living in spaces that are holding us back, like this one. But we can fix it.
She's from New York, and now in Palm Springs. Wow. Watch Courtney build the colorful world of her dreams. And color me spaces, color me spaces.
On this weekly home decor show, we use our free will to give our Palm Springs house a monochromatic makeover, room by room and color by color. Today, we're renovating my living room that's straight out of a 60s dream plagued by a tacky 80s nightmare. You'll see what I mean. Here's the before. Our living room is a sunken living room, so you step down into it. This was very popular in like the 60s and the 70s, and since our house was built in 1969, just kind of makes sense to have one. We have our original fireplace, and then this stonework, which is all original to the house. So we have to decide if we want to keep this fireplace or switch it up. We put our own TV on the pre-existing mount, so it's not really in the right position. We'll have to get it remounted. Might even switch the size of this TV. Our fireplace has these like built-in shelves, and once I hit my head really hard on the rock, so that's why there's some plants here to remind me that they exist. Next to it, there's this little building. It's mirrored, so you might be able to see Paris. If so, say hi, Paris.
What's up, y'all?
Okay, get out. Trying to decide if we want to keep it, paint it, or switch it out for a different installation of our own. Over here is kind of the star of the show, not because we have any choice. Floor to ceiling mirror. It's a little bit terrifying. Sometimes you'll turn a corner, forget it's there, and then see yourself and scare yourself. But you know I like to look on the bright side, and it does make for really fun dance parties. That is our living room design. It's quite spacious right now. We do have some furniture in here that just came existing with the house. Don't worry, we're gonna replace it with something more colorful and definitely more our style. Overall, it's a really good sized living room. I like some of the retro details, especially the sunken living room. I think that's something that I would like to stay in the new design. But things like the mirrors and maybe even the fireplace, those ones might have to go. Those mirrors were supposed to make the room look bigger, but all they do is reflect the style that I want to leave in the past. And since the living room is where we spend the most time together, let's make it a color that represents transformation and growth. So we're going green. Green dominates the natural world, creating a soothing presence that can show prosperity or even whimsy. It's a color that can represent a lot of things, so our green theme is balance. We'll create a fresh take on glamorous layers of luxury grounded in natural elements. We'll need all shades of green, everything from apple to emerald. Some palm print wallpaper, a bit of black and white, and all the gold accessories. Maybe we'll do some kind of wall treatment, and I know I probably shouldn't kill this original fireplace from 1969, but the villain in me might change it. The first thing to go are these scary mirrors and dated floors. We're in our sunken living room. The mirrors are gone, floors are gone, everything's gone. Switching them out to white gives us a blank canvas, but now I'm very aware of the oblong shape of this room. But we're bringing a little color back to this room by painting the wall green. Aren't you surprised it's not wallpaper? I'm not sure if it's quite the right shade, but we're just gonna commit and keep going. Green is one of the most versatile storytelling colors, showcasing individuality or misunderstood identity to become a symbol of otherness and empathy, or used to show longing, luxury, and unreachable desire. This feels like a good time to tell you how picky Paris is about green. Between you and me, I think he's a little colorblind. 1 in 12 men have deuteranomaly, that's green color weakness, where they can't quite determine between shades, so he wouldn't be alone. I wanted to break up this long wall, so we're adding some white molding to bring character and dimension. We just grabbed these at a hardware store before installing. It's very low effort for major impact.
And now that we have our molding installed,
It's completely empty, so we're gonna need to make some adjustments. This is our sectional, and today we're gonna put it together.
I never read directions, and I always figure it out.
that's such a dumb boy thing. Like, why wouldn't you just read the directions? It
Dumb.
would take us twice as long to not read the directions.
Part of the puzzle, y'all.
Stupid.
It's like Legos.
One of the reasons that we actually got this sectional is because it has built-in tech, but some of the pieces have built-in sound. Some of the pieces have like power adapters so that you can charge your phone or your computer from your sofa. We're living in the future. So we found the instructions.
I feel like this is gonna like take up the whole living room.
That's fine as I did. It's supposed to be like a sunken living room, 70s feel.
This is definitely, it's gonna be something.
Trust the
process?
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Before, the sunken living room was kind of ignored design-wise, so I wanted to do the opposite and fill it with a massive module piece that we did in white. But now it's kind of feeling flat and one note, so we're adding in some grass cloth palm paper for texture. And because you know I couldn't leave a wall unpapered. I'm considering painting the ceiling one day because I love a painted ceiling, but for now, these fans have to go. We're switching them out for this gold glamorous chandelier of my dreams from Jonathan Adler. In a world of online shopping, it's kind of fun to see if you can get lucky at home goods. You never know what you'll find. But since our sofa is white, we need a lot of colorful pillows, decor, and art to kind of brighten up the space. So that's what we're looking for. I don't know if I love it. The black and white is just making it feel a little bit like a store. After living with it a bit, I've just decided I want different artwork. So I found this site, Great Big Canvas, where I can shop by color to find 2 giant leaf prints. Moment of truth?
Yeah, what's Mama doing? Ooh, I like it.
You do?
I do.
Oh, good. I think it looks nice. I think it looks less leaf than I thought it was gonna look.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good thing. More abstract than I was thinking.
Paris,
you wanna look at this?
La da 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 da.
You need milk? You don't need milk. After playing with it a bit in my design mock-up, I was able to rotate some of the prints so 2 looks like 4 and we could fill this whole wall. So I thought it would be cool to light the art kind of like they do in a gallery, but I don't want to hire an electrician. So I found these that are battery operated that we can just adhere to the wall. Uh-oh, do you need help? 2 sizes, and I'm not sure which one's right.
I think I'd put that right about where the curve is.
Now I just need one more piece of art, so I decided to step into my backyard and bond with nature to make my own. I don't really have an idea of what I want to paint, and I got 2 in case the first one sucks. One of my favorite memories of my brother is walking through a bamboo forest in Kyoto. I remember how it smelled, what the wind felt like, and how the sky looked. So I tried to capture some of that into this piece and bring a bit more balance and harmony into the space. And although she wears many hues, green is the color of the best and most fashionable Disney princess. For Tiana, it's used to show transformation, power, and dreams. It's the color of natural icons, used to show grounded approachability, an earthy outsider, a playful, mysterious spirit, or a calm, nurturing presence. But can we balance all these green vibes to create a natural and luxurious living space? Let's see. You've made it to the living room where the theme is green, so step on in and I'll show you around. So we're here in our sunken living room, and these were really common in like mid-century modern design. I really wanted to celebrate kind of the retro style of this, but still find a way to make it modern and comfortable and find that perfect balance between the 2. One of the biggest hero moments of this room isn't actually green, it's white. We got this giant modular sofa to kind of fill the whole sunken space here. A lot of cool elements about this sofa too, like this is actually storage. But all of these covers come off and are machine washable, and all of these pieces separate so that you can rearrange it in whatever style you want. Pillows are a really great non-committal way to add color to the space. We got this one in Mexico City, grabbed a few from Home Goods, and then sprinkled them on the sofa just to brighten it up. Another thing I love about this sofa is how big it truly is. Like you could totally lay out and sleep on it. It's just like the perfect movie night sofa. When friends stay over, sometimes they just sleep on the couch.
You get to sit down and relax, and I'm over here green with envy because I have to stand up on my feet.
Well, this is the perfect room to be envious because there's so many different layers to the color green. We gotta have a few different elements of it working in the back because we painted this whole wall green and then added art, molding, and light. So we had some black and white art that we tried here, and it was just feeling a little bit too much like a store. So we had to peel it back and add more layers, and I think it feels more homey now, don't you?
Yeah, I think you did a good job of just like leaving the past in the past, and then
I walked right into that one. Behind the sectional, we have 2 sofa tables that we can use for storage, but also we just filled with kind of some decor items. By now, I think you know that I love board games, especially when I could disguise them as books. And all of these books are also fake because they're not real books. They're boxes. It says remote wilderness is where you might find a remote. We have a lot of fake plants in here just to kind of live up to the green ideal. And this vase is kind of a mirrored vase because I wanted to pay homage to what this wall was once before. This wall was originally covered in mirrors, floor to ceiling, and we took it off, added the paint, added some art, added some molding, and did the little light treatment all above just to make it feel a little bit more natural. But I also wanted to balance out with some more glam touches, and that's where we used gold. And this Jonathan Adler chandelier I've wanted for like 20 years? I don't know if it's been that long, but it feels that long. It's just been something that I've admired forever, so it's really special to finally have one here in my home. We wanted to keep the gold going, so I paired back to it with this brass coffee table in kind of like an unnatural shape. Here we have a chessboard, some more books, and just kind of like trinket trays. We changed the floors out in this room to be white, and it was just looking too white. So we needed a rug to kind of add some color, and that's where this perfect green one came in. A lot of green rugs go very grass looking, and we didn't want that. But this one with the two tones and the striped texture, I feel like it works with the balanced theme that we have going on here without being too distracting.
What kind of dinosaur is it?
The best dinosaur. It's a triceratops. Cerulean's dino chair. So this kind of matches the color scheme we have perfectly, and I feel like dinosaurs are a good balance of glamorous and natural, right?
Glamorous?
Yeah. What's more glamorous than a dinosaur? Come on. Well, I mean, to each their own. I like dinosaurs and I think they're luxurious.
I mean, I was a Littlefoot fan, but Sarah was okay.
Yeah, Triceratops and Sarah is literally the best dinosaur. I won't be hearing any other arguments. For the chandelier, we hired an electrician to get it installed, but for the lights behind me above the art, we did it ourselves because they're battery operated. They just operate on this little remote and we're able to control them that way. If you can't tell by now, this room is drenched in light. And so we also have this floor lamp that we added here just to kind of create like a little cozy reading corner and break up the giantness of the sofa. Light is just a really easy way to elevate any room. Adding a bunch of lamps or any additional light you can help it feel more warm and intentional without doing anything too crazy. But there's one other place to sit in this space. We have this nice little emerald chair that kind of separates you out from the rest of the sofa. We added some velvet curtains here to play up that luxury moment and kind of lean into the overall balance of the nature and glam. But I like having the eye line this way so that if someone wants to sit there while you're sitting here, it just kind of works naturally. As we're sitting in our green sunken living room, you have direct access to that orange conversation pit. And over here, we have a little entertainment area. We thought about painting it at some point, but as we had so much green going on, I liked that this had like a more natural tie with the wood. It also has a mirror here, which is another nod to the mirror walls. They will continue to haunt us even long after they're gone. But up above, we did make it a little pretty with some decor elements, some fake plants, these like gold plants that I really like, and some kind of groovy, wavy vases just to round everything out. We added some grass cloth wallpaper, but don't worry, I used it in more than one spot in this space. And the green palm we see here kind of connects us to the pink palms you see in the dining room. But over here, I have to show you our original 1969 stone fireplace that I didn't destroy, even though I was a little tempted at a time. I considered painting this stone or getting rid of it entirely just because it's not very colorful, but instead challenged myself to design around it, and I think it really works. But here I made a major mistake because I let Paris choose the size of the TV, and it's massive. I think it's way too big. Eventually, I probably am going to change it out.
What?
Yes, it's too big. It's gotta go.
I'm firmly planted here, feet up. This is where I chill. I'm not getting rid of the TV. It's perfect. I'm gonna stay rooted here. Did you get it?
Yes, I heard it. I heard it. I heard it all. They heard it all. And please weigh in, leave a comment, tell him it is too big. Every guy who comes over here is like, it's not too big, it's fine. And every woman who's rational is like, yeah, it's massive. So I eventually want to get a smaller TV and get another frame, but I didn't realize it was too big until I had someone here installing it, so I just decided to keep going.
Well, listen up, cuties. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. Let's just stick with this one. It's perfect. And until then, I'll be chilling here with my feet. My toesies kicked up.
Did you put your feet on camera for free?
For free.
Down under the mastodon of a television, we don't really use this fireplace. We probably should. We should use it a little bit more because it is real and functioning. But we kind of
120 degrees in Palm Springs. What do we need to use the fireplace?
just to feel cozy, I guess. But yeah, that's probably why we never use it. Things. We have this basket here, which will store, oh, look, there's a toy in here currently. And this one too, I just kind of like having baskets around in the space because I'm not super clean. And that way I can just throw stuff in there to make it look like I'm cleaner than I am. Let's see what's in here. Another toy. And oh look, a little Pascal Disney plush. So there's always different stuff in there. I think whatever we actually need to have in the space but don't really want to show in the space just kind of goes in there. And same for this one. Another basket that kind of just hides how messy I really am. There's a few more art pieces I added to the wall, and my favorite is the giant wicker elephant. You probably know by now that there is a wicker theme going on in the home with the wicker banana we have in the other room. But it all started because I fell in love with this Jonathan Adler wicker elephant. And you know I love elephants, but Paris, he loves giraffes. So we also had to get the wicker giraffe, which lives on the other wall. But of the two, we have a favorite, right?
Yeah, the giraffe.
No, the elephant, absolutely the elephant. This gallery wall is a little bit of a work in progress. The elephant's gonna stay, the TV's gotta go, but other than that, I'm not quite sure where it will end up. I just wanted to have it completed for now, but she will evolve. Look at how small I am compared to this massive television. Our fireplace kind of connects you to this wall where we did our big wallpaper moment. It also is going to give you access to the front door, but if you walk along here, we have one more kind of vignette in the space. And this one, we tried to make it a little bit more musical. We have quite a few records in our collection and we tried to make them as green as possible. Like we have Tarzan, which is a very good Disney soundtrack, like maybe, I don't know, top 5 Disney soundtracks, I would say. Green album from the Muppets, as well as some total classics. But since snacks are just as important as entertainment, we also have some green licorice. Probably needs a refill because we've definitely been eating it. This is the apple flavor, it's very good. And I love that the record player we picked feels vintage, glamorous, and a good balance of all the things that we're trying to achieve in this room. Oh look, our giraffe. So the last thing I wanted to show you in this space is our giant wicker giraffe. It stares directly across at the elephant, and I feel like they're flirting all day, or are they trying to decide who's the actual king of this space? Because
they're just besties.
Okay, we'll go with that, even though we know that it goes elephant then giraffe. Well, giraffe then elephant, but elephant then giraffe.
Pop quiz, who's your favorite green character? Go.
Tiana.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tinkerbell's up there though.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I like her. I think she's a villain and I like her.
Gamora.
Shigo.
Who is Gamora?
Why is Gamora? So what do you think of our green living room? Did we mix the natural with the luxury to create true balance here? We only have a few more rooms to color in our Palm Springs home, so which shade should we do next? Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, so I'll see you on the next episode of
Color me spaces, color me spaces.